Welcome back to another video. Okay, today's topic is, if I was your personal trainer, what would I do to you? If you don't know, fun fact, I am a personal trainer. I've been a personal trainer for many years. Taught all sorts of people how to lose weight and get into shape. And over the years, I learned a lot of things that a lot of other personal trainers or other people that are trying to get in shape, what really matters. There's a lot of rookie mistakes that I see on both ends. And I'm going to give you some tips and revelations on what I discovered throughout my journey when it comes to training my clients. First of all, if you are overweight, if you're fat, if you're lazy, you want to get in shape, you've decided to hire a personal trainer, good. That's the first step. If I was your personal trainer, the first thing that I would do is teach you how to cook. I know, it's out of nowhere. What? Teach me how to cook? Why? The thing is, if you want to lose weight, if you want to get in shape, the first thing you need to work on is your diet. Not learning how to do push-ups, not learning how to do squats, not learning how to do the perfect sit-up. All of that stuff is secondary when it comes to diet. Diet is the most important thing. You hear it again and again. You hear it from movie stars, or these interviewers, they ask them, how did you get in shape? Or how blah, 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 blah. And they always mention the diet first. The diet is more important than the training. If you decide to make a change in your life, you have to work on your diet first. And how do you work on your diet? Well, first of all, you need to learn how to cook. Why do you need to learn how to cook? Because when you cook, you control what goes into your mouth. When you don't know how to cook, you leave it all up to chance. You put someone else in charge of making the food for you. Whether you go to a restaurant, whether you get your wife to cook for you, your boyfriend to cook for you, your mom to cook for you, whoever, you have to control your own cooking. I'll give you an example, a very painful example. I had this one client, and he was, nice guy, family man, really overweight. He wants to lose weight, and he hired me as his trainer. And I worked with him over many sessions, and he did the work, and I really tortured him. But I happened to stumble upon meeting his wife one day. So I arrived early to one of our sessions, and it was at his house because we trained at his home gym. And I met his wife, before our session started. And I noticed that she was doing all the cooking. Guess what she was making for the family? She was cooking up bacon, she was cooking up pancakes, she was cooking up waffles, cooking up a storm, all the stuff that I knew she was cooking for her husband. And then it was that point I realized that no matter what kind of training I put my client through, this guy, it's not going to make a difference because he's going to not lose weight in the end because of the food that he's eating, he's consuming. His wife was in control of his diet. Poor guy, I mean, he paid for the sessions and he did all the work, but it just amounted up to nothing because his wife just wasn't part of the program. What I would recommend you do right now is YouTube chicken breast tutorial, okay? Just learn how to cook chicken breast, whether it's in a pan or baking it, okay? Don't deep fry it, please. Find the recipes online. There's so many, okay? Just, check it out yourself. Start by learning how to cook chicken breast. Next, learn how to cook broccoli. What I do is I go to the Whole Foods section or the Costco section, and I pick up a huge bag of frozen broccoli, okay? Why frozen? Because I don't have time to buy fresh broccoli and pick it out, wash it, sort it, and chop it up. No, you don't need to prep it, okay? I find that getting prepped frozen broccoli is a lot faster. Thaw it out in a frying pan, and then you start cooking it after, okay? So that'll save you some time. There's a pro tip for you. That would be your first task, learning how to cook 2 dishes. Learning how to cook chicken breast and learning how to cook broccoli. That's your first test. That's what I would do if I was your personal trainer. I would stand beside you in your kitchen and show you how to cook these 2 things. Next thing I would do is take a look at your home environment. Going back to the analogy of this client of mine. I mean, he was living with his wife and his kids, his young kids. nice guy, nice family. But I saw their kitchen and I saw what kind of foods they were eating on a daily basis. There was no fruit, there was no vegetables at hand. It was all sugary cereals. I can see Diet Pop in the corner. I can see like just tons and tons of bread, cake, muffins, pancakes, all of that shit I knew they were consuming on a daily basis. And it was just no point of me training this guy even further because he has to change his environment. Besides working on your diet and learning how to cook, you need to eliminate all of these foods that are in your environment, in your kitchen, in your fridge. What I would do is I would take a large cardboard box and then empty out your fridge, empty out your cupboards, take all that crap out. Just start with a fresh, clean slate. Donate it to the food bank or charity. Start over, okay? You need to cleanse your kitchen of all of that stuff. And you notice that it's much harder to do this when you're living with other people in the family. And this is the toughest part. If you're single and you're living alone in your own apartment or place, this task is very simple, very easy for us to do. I mean, we can do that in a couple hours. But if you're living with like a spouse, a boyfriend or girlfriend, or your parents or siblings, then there are factors that you cannot control. These are variables that will affect how fast or how slow you get in shape or lose weight, because most people in your family are not on board like you are. You are the culmination of the people around you. It's a sad fact, but you absorb whatever people you hang out with the most. And if all the people around you are eating sugary cereal, eating pancakes, eating bags of chips, eating deep fried food, drinking Diet Pop, it's going to rub off on you. Right? I mean, no matter how hard you try to eat chicken breast and broccoli every day, they will ostracize you, they will make fun of you, I know that for sure. They will tempt you into eating the foods that they eat. This is the conflict that every person has to go through when they're living with other people that are not on board to losing weight. I've seen it again and again. And I've seen many, many people fail because, again, they're not hanging around the right people. And who are the right people that you should hang out with? Other people that are on the same path as you. That's why fat camps work. When you look at fat camps, you see all these fat people together. They're all on the same path, same goal. They're eating the same food, sitting down together. They're all on the same page. But when you're on your own, and when it comes to dinner time, sitting at the dinner table, and you're eating your chicken breast and your broccoli, and the rest of your family members or the people that you live with are eating just junk food or crap, it's going to rub off on you sooner or later. And you think that, oh, I can get over this. I can get past this. A lot of people, their willpower is not as strong as you think. You cannot underestimate the power of influence when it comes to the people around you. If 9 out of 10 friends play video games and you're the 10th friend, you're going to start playing video games. If all your friends are drinking beer on the weekends, you're going to be drinking beer as well. If you are really serious, I would say move out, live on your own, or be around people that are on the same path as you. And you're thinking, oh, okay, well, I can just get my whole family on board. I can get the people around me on board. We can all join in. We can all eat chicken breast and broccoli together. No, it will not work. It will not work. Everyone that I've sat down with and I've shared a meal with, I've tried to convince them to eat what I eat, and it never works. I'm talking about family members, I'm talking about ex-girlfriends, I'm talking about friends. Never works out in the end, all right? So you have to be used to being the odd man out when it comes to being in the group. You're going to be ostracized, you're going to be made fun of, you're going to be ridiculed for the food that you eat. But again, you have to have thick skin. All right, this is the toughest challenge by far. Once you've taken care of your diet, how to cook, and just eating it every day and making sure that your environment, your kitchen, your fridge, and all that is all optimized with the foods that you should be eating, then we would hit the gym. The way I train is not like what most other people train. I've seen a lot of personal trainers and their clients in the gym, and I think they are just wasting time in the gym. Most of them, they're just hanging. If you were to see what I see, you would see like two people just hanging out. If you could attach like a heart rate monitor on the client, it would be like this: boom, 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 boom. You might as well be chatting in a park on a bench somewhere. The heart rate has to be up. It has to be boom, 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 boom. Like you have to be in battle mode. You have to be in war mode. And what does that mean? When I enter the gym, I'm entering a war zone. That's how I see it. There are all these variables around me, all these people that I have to contend with, and then there's all these tools around me, like machines, weights, barbells, dumbbells, you name it, all these tools that I can access. And my goal is to just get into that flow. When you're at war, you don't have time to take a break. You don't have time to check your phone. You don't have time to take a swig of water. You don't have time to just chat idly. And that's what a lot of people do at the gym these days. That's why I hate gyms, because everyone is just not into it at all. When you see me in the gym, I'm constantly moving. I'm constantly keeping my heart rate up. And we call that HIIT, right? High intensity interval training. It works. There's a reason why. And it's not like, oh, I have to do my max every time. No, you don't have to do your max every time. You don't have to do like 110% effort every time, but you have to keep moving. Yes, learning the movements is important, like learning how to do a push-up properly, learning how to do a squat properly. Yes, that all makes sense. But most of the time, I see personal trainers with their clients in the gym, and they're just doing nothing. They're just doing jack shit. I think the client is just making an excuse to hire somebody so he can be accountable for being at the gym. I was at the gym. Well, I was at the gym with my personal trainer today, and we did a whole workout for an hour, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I saw it. I saw it all. You put like about 5% effort during that hour based on what I saw. You've got to think fast. You've got to adapt to your environment. And what do I say, adapt? Here's an example of adaptation. When I see someone using a squat rack, and then I see another guy show up and say, hey, how many more sets do you have? And then the guy will say, I got 3 more sets. Okay, no problem, bro. What does that guy do? He just stands there like an idiot checking his smartphone. He just wasted like 15 minutes just standing there idly waiting for the squat rack. If I were him and the guy said, I had 3 more sets, okay, no problem, I would go find something else to do. That's me adapting to my environment. I do not want to stand there like an idiot in the gym with my dick in my hand or on a smartphone. When you stand there idling, you're dead. And you're dead. You're completely dead. It's just like you standing in the war zone, just standing there. Boom, sniper takes you out. Easily. You got to keep moving. So whenever I see these people just like, they do their set, huffing and puffing, and then I earned my break. I earned my 10-minute smartphone break. And they're just sitting there on the bench, doing nothing. It pisses me off. And someone's taking that? Okay, I got to find something else that's available. That's how I adapt. So people ask me in the gym, what are you working on today, Justin? Are you working on the chest? Are you working on legs? No. I do the same thing every session. I adapt. Whatever's available, I take it. I do it. And you say, did you ever get sore? You only get sore when you start isolating body parts like a bodybuilder does. Like I used to do that. Chest day, back day, leg day, and then repeat, chest day. The whole body is not broken up into parts. The whole body is the whole body, all right? You cannot separate a chest from legs. And the problem with separating or isolating body parts or muscles is that your body gets used to it over time. Once the muscle adapts, the muscle doesn't grow. The muscle doesn't change. The muscle can think 2 steps ahead of you. You've lost already. You have to shock your muscles every time you work out. That's what Arnold Schwarzenegger said all the time. He always changes up his routine because whenever his muscles become complacent, they don't grow. Once they figure out the pattern, it's over. Your muscles will not change. They will just like, I already know what's going to happen. Today's leg day. I know exactly what this guy's going to do to me Not gonna change at all. But if you change it up, you do like a chest workout, and then you incorporate legs at the same time, holy shit, what is this guy gonna do to me? Then the muscles adapt, they change, they grow, they get stronger. Unless you wanna be a bodybuilder, which I don't recommend, you train the whole body, okay? Whatever's available, I train it. Do I stick to 4 sets? No. Do I stick to 10 to 15 reps? No. I stick to whatever I feel like, whatever I want. Just like Muhammad Ali, like he said, like how many sit-ups do you do? And then he says, I don't count until it hurts, until he feels it. That's a good way to think about adapting, okay? Because sometimes we can't be like forever going up and up, okay? A lot of people think that, all right, today I did five reps, and then the next session I'm gonna do 6 reps, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, the body doesn't work like that. The body works like this. It has its ups and downs. Sometimes you feel like super pumped. Next days you feel sad, you're just weak or tired, you didn't get enough sleep, you have stress, something's on your mind. It all happens to the best of us, right? We're all like this. The same with the body. The body cannot progress up and up and up and up and up, is what I'm saying. Same thing goes with your diet. A lot of people think, oh, I'll just eat chicken breast and broccoli for 30 days straight. It's not gonna happen. Not going to happen. Oh, I can try a carnivore diet, or I can try a keto diet, or I can try the vegan diet, I have vegetarian diet. All of these diets, they all have their pros and cons. But the thing about these diets is they don't have longevity, okay? They are temporary, all of them. How long can you go eating meat every day? How long can you go eating vegetables every day? Think about it. When you're traveling, when you're visiting new places, are you going to adapt to what their cultures do? Or are you just going to stick to your carnivore diet? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a carnivore. I can't do this. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a vegan. I can't adapt to your culture. I cannot eat your foods. The key to having a balanced diet is to have 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Every 2 steps I make forwards, I take 1 step back. What does that mean? That means like I will eat chicken breast. I will eat my broccoli. But I can have chips, or I can have candy, I can have my milkshake, I can have ice cream whenever I want. One step back. I can spoil myself by having a chocolate bar. And if you saw me like eating, you'd think like, oh, Justin only eats chicken breast and broccoli every day. No, that's not true. I do eat that stuff. But I eat also whatever I want on the side. I can have ice cream if I want. I can have just candy or pop whenever I feel like it. Nobody can eat chicken breasts continuously without going nuts. Okay, they will all go nuts. You will all crave something. A body is like a pendulum, all right? So, in order to make the change from here to here, you can't just go like this progression. You have to go 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And then gradually you get to this point where you've developed this new habit where you're eating chicken breast at least 3 to 5 times a week, minimum. And then you splurge sometimes. And that's pretty much it for starters. Work on those things first, all right? And then we can talk. If you want to learn how to work out at home, if you want to learn how to run or jump rope, then click the link below. You can sign up for my courses that I have available to you right now. So check them out. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on losing weight, getting in shape. How's it going for you? What you've learned, what struggles you have on your journey, okay? And yeah, that's all I have to say for now. So subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, bing, and I'll talk to you next time, okay? Take care. Bye-bye!